Sorry about that. It was kind of a busy morning this morning. I'm here now though. I kind of just was I don't know, like I was doing overtime this morning and the reports were just god awful this morning. I did my best, but I really struggled today. You know, it's just one of those days where people's hearts want to be. That's really what it is. So, but I'm here now, and I figure we just go ahead and jump into the stream. I'm already set up and everything. We don't need the 5-minute countdown or anything like that just to get ready. Hopefully everything's working. I didn't even bother testing anything because I didn't have time. So we're just gonna wing it. We'll just wing it and see what happens. So yeah, Sky, you were here first. Welcome in, Astral. Thank you for redeeming second. Teto, also, hello. Yes, working well so far. Well, that is good news. I do like that. Sounds seem to be working pretty good. Volume is working. I did see YouTube was kind of down for a little bit, so I don't know what's going on with that. But you know, it was kind of interesting. That's another thing I was like looking. I was like, am I even gonna be able to go live? Is it gonna let me? I don't really know. We'll just have to figure it out, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. You know, I got a message. Ace Abade went online. No kidding. I am taking a screenshot. I sent it to you. What do you mean Ace Abade? Ace Abade doesn't exist anymore. That's interesting. Let me go take a look at that. If Discord will stop disappearing, that would be great. I don't know what the issue is with Discord lately, but like when I have OBS up, Discord goes completely black. I don't know why. It's just, it blacks out completely. I mean, that is more of a bot allocation, I guess we'll call it, just because of how it's set up. That's not really old me per se. That's just how it's set up. So that's the issue, you know. Who's Ace Abade? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm about to start again my shift, but I'll be back in an hour and a half. Have fun in the meantime. We will have fun in the meantime. We will, yeah. But yeah, it wasn't like the account itself going live. It was a bot's text that went live. That's really what it was. So I don't know. Let me refresh this real quick because it's being weird. I don't know. Things are apparently not wanting to work this morning. I don't know. Wait, it even says Ace Abade on your cap. Who is it? It's an imposter. You know. Dreamy, what's up? I feel like it's been a minute. How you doing? How's it going? I gotta say, today is definitely going to be a busy day. That is without a doubt. I have my appointment today. That's why I went live early for the reaction stream. Hi, hello, what's up? It is going a bit busy. Yeah, it's a busy day, right? You know? I even have to go like talk to a couple of places today about some stuff that's coming up because I need to figure out the timeline of things, of how everything's gonna work. So it's definitely, it's one of those days where it's just, there's not a lot of time, y'all. Just wanted to hop in and say hi. We'll appreciate it. Love it when people come say hi. It's great. Ah, man. So yeah, I'm getting my arm looked at today. I'm getting an EMG. I've never had an EMG. I don't really know everything that is involved with that. I did watch a video on it, and I mean, it looked like they kind of shoved little points into the person's body part, like their arm or the leg or whatever. And I don't like needles. So I'm honestly a little worried how this is gonna go. We'll see though. We'll see. I'll need to go in like 45 minutes, but I'll be here until then. Valid. Well, right now we don't have any requests to check out, I don't think. Let me see. Let me get this pulled up just to be sure. I also don't know why I put that one over here. Yes, this one. All right. So yeah, I mean, if anybody has any videos that we should check out, definitely drop them in the forum. I don't think anyone really likes needles. Luckily, doctors kind of know how to get them working. You know what? That's valid. That's valid. Hopefully we'll figure this out, you know, without too much worrying about pain. Hopefully I don't end up fainting, you know. I definitely don't want to do that. I don't think that would be good for the test at all. Think I have one. All right. Well, let's check it out. I'll be waiting for that. I'm also gonna move the other chat over here. So yeah, I talked about this briefly with, you know, in the Discord and in the post section, but yeah, today I did have to go live early because I have my appointment at 2:45, and I wouldn't be able to do the stream, you know, today. So I was like, let's just bump it back a couple hours, you know, and we'll see how it goes. If, you know, we don't have that many to check out, that's cool. If we just end up vibing today, that's cool too. Don't really have a problem with that, I don't think. So, you know, what sites am I better using? The song isn't on YouTube. What site is it on, I guess? Because I'm pretty sure we can use anything, I think. I haven't been told don't use this thing. So, I mean, if it's like Spotify, I don't know. It's on Spotify, I know that much. I say just go ahead and drop it, and we'll see what's up. I guess. I don't know. And we'll see what's up. I'm guessing it's not what's his name? Rick Astley then, if it's on Spotify. Because like all of his stuff is also on other platforms, so I'm making an assumption right now. I don't know how accurate that is. Cough. That's what I do at the doctor, man. I think. I don't know. Oh, hi. I forgot we're early today. Yeah, well, yes. Yeah, because I had my appointment at 2 o'clock, so I wouldn't have been able to do the normal stream. But Pyrola, welcome in. It might be. What do you mean it might be? I mean, if it is, it is, you know. I'm pretty good at predicting, you know, certain people's artists that they're gonna drop. So I'm relatively... The ones that you drop the most are Rick Astley and Kelly Clarkson. So that's like, and it's just like Pyrola most likely will be dropping something from The Longest Johns. Like I getting to know y'all, by this point I kind of can guess, you know, certain music tastes, kind of. Not always. That is not always accurate, but you know, based on, you know, previous streams and things like that, you know, previous track records, you know, of that. That's that whole thing. Danny, welcome in. Hello. How are you? I should drop a song. Absolutely. Everybody drop a song. That's what we're here for. We're here to check music, you know. See, I knew. Oh, a new single. Okay. Well, let's check it out. Here we go. All right. I forgot he is still making music, you know. All right, so I don't know. What do you mean Spotify can't play this right now? What does that mean? Because I mean it's playing. I muted it so y'all it wouldn't just like start spewing out everything, but it just popped up a message. Spotify can't play this right now. I don't know what that means. There we go. Forgotten to post it before now. You know what? That's totally valid. Do you prefer YouTube links? I mean, it really doesn't matter too much. You know, like we'll be able to check it out regardless. It's just the way the format is set up. Like this is what shows up. So I don't know. But I will go ahead and share this link since I have it up. So this is the first one we're checking out. The visuals are always good for sure. I feel like it never hurts to have a visual, even just album art. So we have a little bit of album art right here. And we have some lyrics that we can make. Well, we have all the lyrics right there. So that's fun. All right, and checking the screen just to make sure. Yeah, it's good to go. All right, so looking at this is just the newest single. This is sent in from Steve, so thank you very much for that. So this is Rick Astley, Waiting on You. Yeah, on you, not for you, waiting on you. All right, so I'm gonna shift over. There we go. I didn't set anything up, of course, because I've been busy this morning. We're kind of winging it and just setting everything up as is. You know, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so let me check that. There we go. I am centered where I want to be, which is great. Alrighty, so without further ado, Rick Astley, Waiting on You. Here we go. Oh, we got some orchestra. Also, let me know if it's too loud. Coming in with the bass. All right. It kind of has like an older film sound quality to it, mixed in with like new age music, like just both mixed in together.
Through these alleys and long forgotten streets.
Okay, a bit loud. Got it.
Who'd have guessed by chance we'd meet?
I haven't used Spotify before for this, so I didn't really know where the volume should be.
And a cheeky grin. You play the game and always win. Take my hand to the laundromat, jukebox will dance. You be my world, will you be my girl? Someday I'll be waiting on you. Someday I'll be waiting on you. Under fluorescent lights, the night unfolds.
I do like the story he's telling with this.
Every kiss a secret told. Take my hand under the sodium glow, we'll dance. Will you be my world? Will you be my girl?
Cool, I can use the space bar. Awesome. Because I clicked on the volume. So yeah, I haven't used Spotify for reactions before, I don't think. Maybe once. I'm not 100% sure. So I didn't really know where the volume should be. So if that was even loud after I turned it down, I do apologize. I can back it. I'm still gonna back it up regardless, but I can turn it down if I need to a little bit more. But yeah, going through this, like how it started, it just had this like older movie quality soundtrack to it. Like it just had the orchestra, and it just sounded like something from the 60s, which I think is really awesome. And then bringing in that bass and the drums, it kind of just melding all of that together just worked really nicely. Like it was a great opener. And then, you know, him coming in with his voice just singing, like it's really what's the word? Is it sultry? Is that the word that I'm thinking of? Like he's got like a by comparison of Never Gonna Give You Up, you know, like some of his earlier works, like he's got a much more smooth style for singing. You know, it's still on that deeper side of his voice, but like it's just I don't know. There's just something really smooth about it that just works really well here, and I really like how he's going about it. And then yeah, with the lyrics, because we actually have them pulled up for once. So like just going through how he met this person, and just going through life basically with them, meeting at the laundromat and dancing with the jukebox, and then at some point, I guess instead of her waiting on him, it'll be kind of flipped, because someday I'll be waiting for you. Under fluorescent lights, and then it jumps down to take my hand under the sodium glow, because like the fluorescent lights, they have all those different different chemicals from the periodic table that I never learned because I didn't take chemistry. But I thought that was like a really creative way to describe a fluorescent light, just talking about the chemicals that are in it and everything. So that's really cool. But yeah, I think it's really good so far. I like it. It's okay now. Good. I'm glad that we got that figured out. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't realize how loud Spotify would be. Gotta love that Steve. I mean, Steve does bring the Rick Astley for sure. I don't think you have. Wait. I don't think you have, to be fair. What was that in reference to? Rick Astley does give old movie star. Wait, my song is partially Spanish. Skip it if that's not okay. What do you mean that's not okay? We have Aleatorio that comes in with songs from the 70s and 80s that are like in Portuguese. So I think it's fine. Oh, using Spotify. Yeah. I want to say maybe we've used it one other time. I know we've used SoundCloud a few times, but I maybe once on Spotify, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't even really know how to use Spotify. I don't know. I have an account because JP let me get on his family plan Spotify thingy, but I haven't really used it. So also, it's Eurovision season. I have heard that. Yes. Also, Mart Star, welcome in. How are you? Uh, oh, I have random Italian songs then. All right, sure. But do we trust Dreamy? That I don't know. I mean, it's been a minute since we've seen Dreamy. I don't know what Dreamy's been up to. He could be scheming for all we know. I don't know. uh, let's see. Do we though? All good. All right, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out. If I hit space, will it? Where I clicked? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. Cool, it worked. I think there's some harmony happening there too. I think it's like really subtle though. I like how the instruments dropped out right there. And now we're just getting a gradual build up. And we get the instrumental outro. Again, with that like movie quality soundtrack at the end there. I don't know. There's just something about that really hits with this. It's not gonna do anything. Oh no, it is. Hold on. We're not doing that. I don't know how to turn off autoplay, so we're not doing that. So yeah, like just pretty much everything that I said, you know, still stands. And then that one part where most of the instruments like dropped out, and it was just like the synthesizer and him, and then we gradually add everything back in. I thought that was like a great, like a great moment of the song, and it just worked really well. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a solid song for sure, and like I coming from, you know, because like I don't think I've heard any other songs on the radio by Rick Astley other than, and I don't even know if Never Gonna Give You Up has been on the radio in the last, I don't know, 20 years, just because of the whole Rick roll thing. And like I don't think anybody wants to get Rick rolled from the radio, you know. I coming from that era to this, like it's just kind of night and day, you know. Like it's still, you know, on the same topics, but just how he's approaching music and everything, like this is much more poetic by comparison. But yeah, I think this is definitely great. I liked it. Let's see here. Uh-oh. What is uh-oh? Oh, rubbing my hands like a fly behind the keyboard. Yeah, that is an uh-oh moment. Rick is a decent singer, though. This is true. Only decent? I mean, yeah. You know what? Only decent. What do you mean, Dreamy? What do you mean? All right, let's go ahead and mark. Oh wait, no. What we need to do? We need to make these. We need to increase the size of this. There we go. I like that much better. All right, so there we go. All right, so we got one in from Dreamy. Let's see if I can extend that out a little bit. All right. Check your smoke detector. I don't know if I'm gonna butcher this or not, so I do apologize. Y'all know I'm terrible with names, right? Se pone caliente. How did I do? Probably bad, right? So this was made for the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission by DJ Frites. I don't think that's right either. My bad. All right. Are they gonna have smoke detectors playing? Like, are we gonna have that smoke alarm playing throughout this whole thing, or is it music made exclusively from the beeps of smoke alarms? That's gonna be really interesting if it is. All right, so that's the link for that. Are you bad at names, Pete? Who's Pete? I'm not Pete. Who's this Pete you speak of? Close enough. I mean, I'll take it, you know, close enough. And I do apologize about butchering names. So yeah, this is straight up on the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission channel on YouTube, which I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah. Oh, that's the point. Oh, I'm mispronouncing names. I don't know how you get Pete from Reverberace. I'm gonna be honest. It took me a minute, but I get it. But I mean, really? All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Here we go. We're safety now, haven't we? What's with all the memes, though? Yeah, I think I was pretty close getting the name right. It's more chill than I was expecting it to be. Like it's definitely upbeat, but I don't know. Just I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. He's got very clean vocals though. All the different electronic sounds that are playing throughout this, I kind of like. He kind of had that EDM beat coming in. So wait, did you say this was like half Italian or was this half Spanish? Because Caliente is Spanish, unless Caliente is also in Italian. I'm not 100% sure. It is Spanish, okay. Just making sure. It's definitely interesting, and just like looking at the title of the song in English, like I guess it's like a literal. I don't really know because Se Pone Caliente, was that the name of the song, or was that the artist? Because he said that in the song, so I'm not 100% sure because this is on here. And there's not a thing here, so I don't really know. But that also doesn't translate to "we're safety now, haven't we?" But like just the "we're safety now, haven't we?" Like that grammar is throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie, because it's "we are safety now, haven't we?" Or "have not we?" I guess if we're like grammatically spelling it out like all the way. But shouldn't it be "aren't we?" or something? I don't really know. It's just it's throwing me off a little bit. And I obviously there's probably a point to it, but I'm kind of just stuck on that. But yeah, like his voice, like his vocals, very very clean. You know, they're pretty like soft as well. You know, there was a bit of energy throughout this. It was like a bit of like bounce to it, and part of it kind of made you want to get up and dance, and then part of it was like really chill, and then they kind of just put in that EDM drum buildup as well in the middle. So yeah, it definitely has like a lot of elements to it that kind of just work together. And because there was a smoke detector, I thought maybe we'd hear like a smoke alarm at least once, but that never popped up either. So I was kind of expecting that didn't happen. Kind of subverted my expectations throughout this whole thing. But yeah, it was definitely a chill song. I kind of liked it. Let me see here. I will request the Italian song later. Valid. It's the song name. Artist is DJ Frites. Safety is the album name. The whole point of the song and the album name is meant to be a bit different, to be modern and kind of catchy in the modern day, to raise awareness about different things like fire safety. In this one, there's another one about wearing helmets and so on. It's definitely an interesting concept. It's basically a concept album, just going over different, safety aspects. So I get that. I dropped a few frames. Probably not a good thing. I don't like that. I don't like that sort of thing. We fixed this. It shouldn't be happening anymore. I hope it doesn't keep happening. Anyway, yeah, I mean, just going through that, the instrumentation I thought was really chill, and at the same time, it had some energy to it as well. But yeah, I think it was cool. You drop frames only for a sec. We should be fine. Fingers crossed, because like we've done that before, and it got really bad a couple weeks ago. We it got to the point where I think the stream just straight up ended. It was not fun. All right, so we got one from Sergius. Also, hello Sergius. Oh, look, Spotify. Hey, look at that. We got another Spotify. Let's see. Don't need that. There we go. R. Oh. Oh yeah, I did make an account because I was trying to play around with it at one point and I couldn't figure it out. All right, cool. We do have lyrics there as well. Alrighty, so this one's from Sergius. This is Backyard Skulls by Frightened Rabbit. Another song from my favorite band that never gets old. Valid. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and send the link. There's that. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I really dislike the music video that comes with it. That's why I decided on Spotify today. Okay, valid. I started it now. I mean, Steve has. Who's the Steve you speak of? I don't know. Gonna be a bit lurkies. All right, only semi lurkies, so semi thanks, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this one out. I'm gonna drop it just a little bit more, just based on the last Spotify song we did. Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud or you know whichever. Here we go. Okay.
Our secrets are smothered in dirt underneath paving stone, lying waiting to be told. Some stay hidden whilst some get found like a long lost soul, like a skull beneath the ground. Backyard skulls deep beneath the ground. Oh, those backyard skulls, not deep enough to never be found.
It definitely has that like alt rock sound to it that we've had in the 2010s. I like the bass and the drums in this one.
No X's mark the spot. The ancient encounters with fallen skin, all but perished by night. But you can't erase the grin from those backyard skulls deep beneath the ground. Oh, those backyard skulls are not deep enough to never be found. Through patio doors lie century upon century, the skulls untold. It's hushed the suburban adultery below our homes, and underneath the lawns we keep white silent skulls.
I really like the tempo of this one too. It hadn't slowed down or anything. It's been pretty constant throughout the whole song.
Not deep enough to never be found. Backyard skulls deep beneath the ground. Oh, those backyard skulls are not deep enough to never be found. Deep enough to never be found. Deep enough to never be found.
So it went from not deep enough to now it is deep enough. Cause like the whole song, they were saying it's not deep enough to never be found. All the backyard skulls, which let me pause it. I learned pretty quick that it's on autoplay and I don't know how to turn it off. So yeah, like the whole song, they're singing about backyard skulls and just being like underground, and I'm guessing that's like taking things to the grave with us, but you know, sometimes like secrets aren't always, you know, completely buried. Like some of them can be dug up. And at least that's kind of what I'm guessing on that. But and it got to the point where I guess they are deep enough to never be found. So you do take some secrets to the grave with you. That's kind of what I'm guessing on that one. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like the tempo throughout this, like it was very constant, like throughout the entire song. And I really like the drums and the bass throughout this. Like they really did stand out pretty nicely throughout this. And vocal work was definitely great throughout this as well. You know, very clean vocals. It kind of similar like vibes for vocals as to the last couple of songs that we checked out. You know, I'm sensing a theme today in terms of vocals. Like it's, you know, really what's the word, man? Like I had this, I have it in my head and I have no idea how to bring it out. But I guess that's something I'm taking to the grave with me. I don't know. It's gonna be buried deep. Yeah, I mean, like all the vocals have been pretty similar in style today, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, I think it's a great song. I feel like this one's a little more upbeat compared to a couple of the other Frightened Rabbit songs that we've checked out, at least in terms of the message that they got across. Like instrumentation, like some of them have been, you know, about this level of energetic, but you know, like I feel like the message here is, you know, a little bit more on the upper side, you know, on the not like a negative message or anything like that. I think I agree with everything you said, and yes, this one's more of a happy neutral. So neutral, thank you. That's what the word I'm looking for on that. My brain's already fried, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's fun. All right, let's go ahead and mark that off. All right, so next up we have Pyrola. We have the Longest John's Grog Males. I'm gonna guess Malus, but I'm probably wrong on that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and send this one over. All right, so males. Okay, so it is males. Got it. So this is a song from Sea of Thieves, which I've seen a couple people play, but I've never played it myself. Which the Johns used to play a lot of. That makes sense because, you know, being on a boat and they do a lot of sea shanty songs, so that tracks. The video itself is made in the game too, most of it. Certain parts may have been added in later. Okay. Can vibe with that. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
There's a tale of older sea dogs told about the most fearsome marauder. He was such a brute.
It's a really interesting looking mandolin. Kind of gives off like a seaweed style on it.
He'd take on all the merchant ships and bring them to their knees. Grog males, black-hearted to the core. Grog males,
I'm gonna guess their heads being added in is the part that they added in later.
With a hand on the wheel and the other on his sword.
Making a guess on that.
Up if you glanced at his hoard. Yes, he was properly hard as nails, and they call him Grog Males.
So is Grog Males a character in the game, or is this
not hearing how frightening he would be?
Like an actual
right through your vest,
sea shanty song?
He'd plow his ship through storm and sea, no other pirate dared. He'd plunder all the lovers' loot, no treasure chest was spared. Grog males, black-hearted to the core. Grog males, pirate provocateur. Now is he dead? 'Cause we're not sure. I thought I saw him at the tavern next door. Yes, he is rather fond of ale, and they call him Groggery Male.
So he survived all of that, getting blown up and everything, and just it's kind of like the unkillable soldier, basically. Yeah, I mean, definitely a fun video to incorporate, you know, the game in that aspect, and then, you know, just putting their heads in like that. And not only that, I did notice that like their hair looked kind of wet as well, so it kind of went along with that whole thing. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, the mandolin looked really cool in the game. You know, the rendering of that I think is nice. There was even like bass throughout this, which I mean, because they play guitar, they play mandolin, they play banjo, but I haven't seen the three of them. I know they have other people in the group that do other instruments, but I haven't seen any of the four of them play a bass before. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think. But yeah, I thought that was nice throughout that as well. Vocal work, as per usual, definitely landed. You know, the harmony they had throughout this was great, and the story they told throughout that I thought was nice as well. And it was pretty short, you know, but it was short, sweet, and to the point. I feel like, you know, they definitely got the point across. Definitely a fun one for sure. Yeah, I meant the heads. I got it. The song is from the game, but I think the name is just made up with the lyrics. Okay, so it's like an instrumental in the game, and they just added words to it. Okay. The melody is one you can play in the game, but I think the lyrics are just from the game lore. Okay. I think it's supposed to be a banjo. Okay. To be fair, listening to a banjo and listening to a mandolin, I haven't done like a side-by-side comparison, but to me they kind of sound really similar. So question, can I request another song? We'll see where we're at once we get to the bottom of the list, because I don't want to promise yes and I don't want to say no yet, so we'll see. Okay, mostly because we are at the end of the list. We have one more right now, but I want to make sure, you know, if anybody else submits, that they're able to get theirs in. Alrighty, so the audio is definitely banjo. I meant the instrument in the game looked more like a banjo. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't have been able to catch that. I would have thought it was a mandolin. So I can't tell. I should be here for a bit. Whooper B. I don't think that popped up. Not often I get to catch you live anyway. You know what? That is valid. I do stream at the odd times, I suppose. All right, so this one's from Marstar. Look, Mum, no computer. This is counting 1, 2, 3 in German. It's eins, zwei, drei. You know, because I know we have a Pokemon line that kind of goes with that. You have a Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon. You know, they're counting 1, 2, 3, and they have 1, 2, 3 on heads. You know, so that's kind of the thing on that. I didn't really like it on my first listen. Now I love it. Hope we all do well. We'll see. We'll see. The UK's entry to Eurovision 2026. He built the robots himself. All right. Don't play it. All right, so there's that. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Oh, I thought this was going to be a live performance. Yeah. You're right, I don't like it. That beans in a cup like that, awful.
If only there was a language that I could count in that would make me feel better. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Eins, zwei, drei, darling, I need something today. Eins, zwei, drei, with a slice of pepperoni. I bet you can own me. That'll be a pony. Eins, zwei, drei, I'm coming back to life. Eins, zwei, drei, got me feeling okay. Eins, zwei, drei, goodbye, drink.
I do like the electronic aspect of this. Don't put a cinnamon roll with all of that. That does not go together.
Always been a fan of aviation. I'm jumping on a plane to another nation. All my pounds, they feel counterfeit. I need some euros.
I like the bass throughout this too. That's a little creepy. Some of the imagery on this is something else. There's something about this part that hits really nicely. Just that clapping and vocals. So he built a flying car out of all of that. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. So like at the beginning, like he's working, I'm guessing like his 9 to 5, and that's not what he wants to do with his life. He wants to build, robots and things like that. We get to see all the different things he built throughout this. That the teeth with the pizza, that was something. That was really something. And then some of the different foods that we saw in there, like he took the it's a biscuit, right? It's a cookie, but it's a biscuit. He dipped that into the beans. Is that a normal thing, or is that kind of just hammed up for the video itself? Because like I can't imagine that'd be all that good, honestly. But hey, I don't know. I've never tried it, so I can't really say. And then I think that was like, I don't think that was like a full on English breakfast, but it was like partial in the styrofoam, and then threw in the custard with the cinnamon roll. I'm like, I don't think that goes together, but hey, what do I know? I don't really know. But yeah, like some of the stuff he did in the video was like really fun, and then the electronic sound throughout this I thought was really great. It kind of reminded me of, there's this song that Linkin Park did that was on their Recharged album. It was their remixed version of Castle of Glass, and it kind of had a similar vibe to that. And I kind of liked that the beat that was going throughout that, and all the different sounds that they were utilizing. I thought that was really cool. And in a way, like having the robots in there, kind of electronic, kind of robotic sound, it kind of goes together, I feel like. And then, just all the different things that he built, like all the visuals that we got. And then, seeing the flying car at the end with the red, white, and blue, which I guess would signify the UK flag. That'd be my guess on that one. But yeah, I think it was pretty cool. I liked it. It did not take me, more than one listen through. It only took the one, so I think that's valid. But yeah, like you mentioned this being for Eurovision, I was kind of expecting like a live performance, but you know what? Music video works too. Let me see. Eurovision isn't till May. This was released on Friday. See, I didn't even bother looking. Yeah, this was a couple of days ago. And yeah, it is the music video for this year's UK Eurovision entry. So yeah, there we go. All right. Average Man, welcome in. How are you? How is it going? A bit funny, but I like it. I love the props. It's so cool though. So are we winning based purely on this song? I don't know, because I don't know what else was submitted. I couldn't say, honestly. That is weird. I mean, having beans in a mug, I can't imagine that's That's normal. I don't know that anybody just drinks beans, but maybe somebody out there does. I don't know. Maybe somebody can relate. But I do feel like the video itself is relatable. You know, like you're droning on doing your 9 to 5, and that's not really what you want to do. You want to do, you know, you want to actually be able to live and work on your passion, and that's what he got to do in the video. And I think that's the message there. We ain't winning anything. Oh, well, I mean, not with that attitude, Sky. Come on. Not with that attitude. Hey, we got some unlucky Morpheus. All right. Gotten to check out a couple of theirs in the past. All right, so copy. Go ahead and drop the link. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, is this Black Pentagram? We have checked this one out, but I'm sure there are other people that have not, that were not here when we checked it out the first time. So I think that's totally valid. I think it's a solid performance. I really like it. Delta Goodrem is representing Australia. I did hear that. I think we heard about that last week with a beautiful song, and Boy George is a part of San Marino's entry. So yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of people working on that one. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is Unlucky Morpheus Black Pentagram. Here we go. The vocals are just insane. And having the violin in here is, I feel like, a little unique, you know? Oh, no lyrics. Okay. I love the contrasting vocals throughout this as well. Like, you have her singing style, and then you have the harsh vocals coming in as well. I forget who does the harsh vocals in this. It's just so intense though, like throughout the entire song. I really like it. I think it's the person with the red hair that's doing the harsh vocals, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I have it written down somewhere, but I can't remember 100%. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Don't worry, I'm gonna back it up. I didn't mean to cut the solo like that, but yeah, I mean, it's just so like fast paced, and the energy that they bring to this performance is absolutely fantastic. All the instruments that we have working with this, like the guitars, the bass, the violin, the drums, both of the vocalists that we have coming in. You know, you have the melodic singing that the lead singer is doing here. You have the harsh vocals that are coming in at times as well. It's a great contrast that works really well together, and I really like that. And also, 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe that's a 7-string guitar, which you don't see super often, but it's awesome when you do see it, because it's just that one extra string that just adds just that much more. I really like that. But yeah, everything that they're doing here is absolutely fantastic. The only downside to this video is everything is so fast paced moving around. It's really hard to like zone in on any one person for more than like half a second. You know, like the camera is constantly moving. So that's the only like downside to the video itself. But the song is absolutely solid. There's also Cadaver Revidac, because they play it one way and then they play it backwards, and it's like really cool. We've checked out a couple of Unlucky Morpheus performances. Let me see how many we've done so far. I'll give you an idea of what we've done so far with them. Let's see, Unlucky. If I could spell, that'd be great. So yeah, we've done those two so far, and I have another one dropping pretty much after the copyright strike falls off. It'll be that same week. So, you know, that's cool. So we have Opfer coming out mid-April. So there's that. Gotta lurkies for a bit. Talk to you later. All right, Valid. Thanks for being here, Dreamy. Have a great lurkies, and we'll catch you later. Hopefully. Let's try and get through this song before the ad break happens. Here we go. I really like the guitar solo with this. And I like how they're working in tandem for the guitar solo. She has a great voice as well throughout this, like great vocal work. And how she's singing this, like it doesn't look like it's like effortless to her. Like you don't see any strain on her voice or on her face at all. And having that double kick on the drums, like that's awesome. Solid. And it just ends. Yeah, absolutely solid solo. You have both like guitarists like working together, alternating, and then playing together closer to the end of the solo. And it's great harmony with the guitar. You know, all the instruments like phenomenal throughout this. I love the energy throughout this. The visuals that we get throughout this as well. Like you got a bunch of different reds and everything. Like getting into like color theory, it just brings in that energy that like is really prevalent throughout this. I think it's awesome. But yeah, absolutely solid performance. We are about to jump into an ad break, so I do apologize if what I'm saying gets cut off. There are 3 inevitabilities in life: death, taxes, and dreamy lurking. I mean, some people skip taxes, but you do have to eat. So I'd say what you eat, death, and dreamy lurking. Those would be the 3. Do your taxes, by the way. You know, you don't want to go to jail for tax evasion. I also sent another song. He's a New York artist, and he just blows up with Indian classical music on an Indian instrument called a sitar. Um, Famuya, sorry if I butchered the name, is just an emo demon for real. Yeah, that just crazy, crazy work here. All right, so yeah, I think because it's only been an hour, I am going to go ahead and open up the form. Sorry for blinding everybody. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna allow everybody one extra one today, just because it's only been an hour. I feel like we got some time before I gotta go. Not too much time because I do have to go talk to somebody. But yeah, we'll do a few more. All right, so we don't need those anymore. All right, so I'm gonna copy this over. My eyes. My bad. All right, so let's see. It's a calm song. All right, so we got a chill song coming up. Rishab, hopefully I'm not butchering that, is the artist, and I believe the name of the song is Chanakya. Again, hopefully I didn't butcher this. So no, you can just submit another one. I took up the limitation. So yeah. So you just go ahead and drop another one. Feel free to do that. You don't have to. Nobody has to, by the way. Also, this instrument, I don't think we've checked out anybody actually playing the sitar before. So this is gonna be cool. Didn't even bother me, to be honest. Well, you know what? I can flashbang everybody if you want. I can pull up a white screen just straight up and just, you know. Looks like somebody's running a blender outside. Weird. Do it? Nah. All right, here we go.
So the next song is called Chanakya. So it's from my project, 9-song project called Navras, and this channels. So Navras means 9 emotions and sentiments, and this one channels the emotion of courage and valor. You know, whenever I play this or listen to it, it gives me so much energy and so much power that I feel like I can conquer the whole world. And I hope that it ignites the same fire in you. So Chanakya up next. Thank you so much.
That's a really cool looking instrument. Okay, so there's more than just 2 instruments here. Okay. There's just something so drastically different about a sitar. I don't know what it is, but it's such an awesome instrument. It's also really interesting because you have all those different bars over the fretboard. I've also never seen someone shred on a sitar before, so that's really cool. I was like, don't tell me that's it. I feel like we need a little bit more, you know? The bass in this is really good as well, and that beat. You said calm. I'm not so sure. It has calm aspects, sure. But I mean, there's some energy to this. That bend at the end too. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
That was fantastic. Yeah, just like watching someone shred on a sitar. I don't know that I've actually seen like an actual sitar that wasn't in like a cartoon or something like that. I really don't know. I know I've heard the sitar being played in a few things. I have to imagine that I can't think of anything specific, but you know, probably like movies would probably be like one area I've heard it in. But I don't think I've ever actually visually seen a sitar before, so I'm gonna count this as a first. Just how he was playing it, like all those bars that are covering the fretboard, you know, they kind of just block certain areas. I don't know what the significance of that is. I do see in this thumbnail here, it looks like maybe you tighten it and it kind of acts as a capo of sorts. Maybe I'm not 100% sure if that's actually what it does, or if I don't really know. That's kind of what it looks like from here. But just seeing somebody be able to maneuver their fingers through or between those bars and to be able to shred on something like this, that's some crazy talent. And then you have all the other instruments. You have the beat, the bass, just coming in throughout this. It all worked so nicely. I thought it was great. We also had that moment after he finished shredding. It was kind of like a fake out. Like you kind of think you feel like it's over, but no, keeps going. So yeah, I think that's awesome. Yeah, this was a really fantastic performance. I liked it. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it's not on. Yeah, no. It has about 18 to 22 strings. Jeez, that's insane. It only looks like there's, you know, like 6 or 8 maybe. But I'm guessing each of those things is attached to a string or something, probably, right? We're doing Indian music now. Yeah, I mean we do a myriad of music here, so I want to say this might be the first song from India. Maybe I'm not 100% sure if that's actually true or not. I feel like we did check out a song. I don't know where it was from though. That's the thing. I don't want to confirm or deny that. I really enjoy a lot of these stringed instruments. These sounds from sitars looking instruments, or similar looking instruments, I can read, can also differ quite a bit, and it's fascinating. Yeah, for sure. I have something better coming up. All right, for sure. All right, so yeah, I like that one. That one was great. All right, and yeah, if anybody, oh no, not Whiskey in the Jar. Metallica ruined this song for me. Nope, don't do that. I don't want to make that green yet. All right, let's resize this. There we go. I don't even think I've heard the original. I think I may have checked it out, and it's like Metallica did such a drastically different version of this. But I am not a fan of the Metallica song at all. I will be. That's like the one song I cannot stand by Metallica. I forgot to share the song they released last week, so this is good. Yeah, I was like, you dropped that one. I was like, is that the song that they dropped? But no, you said that was from a while back. Plus Dave was there, so I was like, this isn't it. So this is the one. It's an old folk song. There's not really an original to be found. True, but like there's two main artists that are like associated with the song, Metallica, and then I forgot who the other artist is, but it's those two. And like I think the other artist kind of did more of like man, who is the, I don't want to say Celtic, but maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. I can't think of the thing right now. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is The Longest John's Whiskey in the Jar. Here we go. See, it already sounds way different.
As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with
I already like it better.
Farrell and the money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, and I then produced my rapier. Said, stand and deliver for you.
Oh, that's how it's
honorable
pronounced,
deceiver,
rapier.
mushering, dama-doo, dama-da. Whack fall my daddy-o, whack fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the
So I guess
word
Robbie's
for
been
it,
letting
never
his hair
can
down.
be easy, mushering, dama-doo, dama-da. Whack fall my daddy-o.
He's just been growing it out.
Fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Hey.
It's so much calmer by comparison. It's such a calm version.
Well, I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them up with water. Then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering, dama-doo, dama-da. Whack fall my daddy-o, whack fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the carriages are rolling, and others take delight in the hurley and the bowling. But
What's
me,
that
I
instrument
take
called again?
delight in the
It's
beer
the-
and holy water.
the keyboard with the accordion piece on it.
More often than I ought to. Mushering, dama-doo, dama-da. Whack fall my daddy-o, whack fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And if anyone can aid me, 'tis my brother in the army. If I can
I do like
find a
how we just have the
station
guitar
out
and Robbie in
Coker
this.
Killarney.
He's got a
And
raspy
if he
style
will go
here.
with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny. I'm sure he'll treat me better than me only darling Jenny.
And then the build up back into it. I like that.
Whack fall my daddy-o, whack fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering, dama-doo, dama-da. Whack fall my daddy-o, whack fall my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Very nice. So, I don't know if there's anything else. Is there? Is there not? I don't want to interrupt. No. Okay. I don't think there's. So yeah, I mean, like just by comparison of the Metallica version, again, not a fan of that version at all. It's so much like calmer, and I like the energy they bring to this as well. Like just I don't know. It's something in their voice that just it brings in that energy. And then harmonium. Yeah, it's a harmonium. Yeah, bring it in that with the guitar. Like it just works so nicely. And then yeah, the clap like just bringing in that. I think that's they're adding like some levity to the performance, and I really like that. And then yeah, Robbie's like vocal style throughout this, like he really has this rasp to his voice that just works really well here. And then you know bringing in the harmony from JD and Andy, you know their harmony always works really well together. I always feel like, but yeah, I think they did a great job on this performance. I was dreading going into this just because Metallica ruined the song, but I'm glad we got to check this one out. Let me see. I don't like the Metallica version either. Yeah, Robbie has joined Andy in the long hair club, I guess. I like Andy's hair more though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like just at shoulder length, longer hair, like it needs to be longer than shoulder length for it to work really well. And this is coming from someone who grew out hair in high school. Like I really had it down here. Um, it's such an awkward stage when it's right here. But once it gets below the shoulders, that's really where it works, or at least gets to the shoulders, not below. That's a little too long. I mean, Andy didn't even go that long. But yeah, I think it's gonna take a little getting used to, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. Harmonium, yeah. This is a new harmonium, by the way. The old one was getting unreliable. Oh wow. Yeah, because they have used one before. It looked somewhat familiar, but I guess it's a similar style. Robbie has a pretty raspy voice in general. That is true. That is true. I've mainly heard Colin McGinnis's version is faster than this, but also pretty folky. I can see his being a little faster just based on how he performs, but I also can like hear a much deeper vocal style going into that as well. So yeah, awesome. All right. Here we go. It's more that they have very different hair quality. That is true. Yeah, like Andy's looked really silky smooth, and Robbie's is a little, I guess, coarser. But I think you really have to work on you gotta like take care of your hair. That's the word I'm looking for. Um, Andy's hair looked great all the time while he was growing it out. Yeah, that is true, and I'm sure he uses stuff in his hair, like different products and stuff, because you really have to take care of it. Let's see. Rodro, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, check the pinned message. You can drop a request in the bottom link, and then you can check React for the rules. Check Coffee to drop a priority request in there as well. And then we'll be able to check it out. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this on for a second while we're waiting for that to come in. Are you gonna play or no? Yeah. I think YouTube's breaking still. Is YouTube still breaking? I'm gonna go look it up. Is YouTube down? Okay, it's mellowing out. Yeah, it like hit a fever pitch a little after 10 o'clock, and then it's mellowed out. So they got it working again. That was so weird though. Like on YouTube Studio, where I'm able to look at everything, it just did not want to respond at all. It was so weird. Like I couldn't see anything. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna copy this. All right, so here we go with that. There we go. All right, so this is from Rodro A. So this is one of your songs, I'm guessing. So the song's called Lip Gloss. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type of person who'd take care of his hair that much. He's not had a single haircut in over 2 years. He told me he can't be bothered going to the hairdresser. I mean, not even doing that, just like, washing it, like with conditioner and stuff, just like, you don't have to do a lot into it. Just, a little here and there, but his looks great though, I think. Yeah, he looks like he takes care of it well. It's not like, you don't see a bunch of frayed ends. You don't see like messy hair or anything like that. It's pretty silky. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Got some synthwave visuals.
No sé cómo lo haces. pase. Parece una fiesta y no la de disfraces. Y eso que todavía no son carnavales. Como dijo Baderrone
Got some fast vocal work happening here.
Si le preguntan, ella dice que luego su piel morena
I like the
Río
beat
de
throughout
Janeiro.
this.
Ella es Izuka, yo soy su neo. Ella es la chica lip gloss, la más batial de la disco. A todos los dejan visto, pero yo soy su favorito. Más de 100 que lo tiene a disco. No quiere novio, pues el novio. Es su combo si le recol.
I think the visuals are really good throughout this.
Pero si te vas, no cierres la puerta. No vayas a que la que viene detrás entra. Y hacemos un cambio en el 90. Espero de verdad que me entiendas. Y si no, ya da igual. Otro más ficharás pa' tu club de fans. Pero de verdad.
I like the gradual build up with the instruments too.
Se hace la dura, pero le van sentimentales. No es ansiedad ni problemas mentales. La demás le pide que no acapare. Pero ella los colecciona como imanes. Ella es la chica lip gloss, la más batial de la disco. A todos los dejan visto, pero yo soy su favorito. Cuando liga atraco manual, mal. En la vía prepara la jugada. Su gafa tintada de negro. Le mola el reggaetón y también le da el tecno atento.
Nice. I feel like I feel like it's a very solid song, but I feel like maybe it's a little short, and that's my only complaint. Like you kind of just want a little more to it, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, like the instrumentation throughout this, I think is great. Having those electronic sounds with the beat, like it works really well together. Vocal work, you know, it definitely faster lyric, and I think that's great. And the visuals with the synth wave in the background and everything, and all the different like effects you added to that, I think were really cool as well. But yeah, I think it's great. I like it. All right, so I'm gonna do that. Mark that off. All right, cool. All right. Looks like everybody that wanted to submit to did, so I guess we're pretty much done with that. So I guess that'll give me time to get some other stuff done. Let me get the music playing again. There we go. All right, cool. But yeah, absolutely solid. I think it's great. So yeah, let's see. This week I should be live again on Saturday after work. We'll be continuing our game that we're playing, and then I should be live also on Sunday continuing that game because we're trying to finish the challenge. I got to get this done. The next reaction stream should be on Tuesday. And let me check my calendar before I just promise something that isn't true. Okay, I don't have anything written down, so it should be the normal time, 2 p.m. Central. Today was an exception just because I have a doctor's appointment to go to in a couple hours I gotta get ready for. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Y'all are freaking awesome. Let's see who's live right now. Okay, we can do that. Let's see, I don't have my bot up, so we're gonna do. All right, copy that. We're gonna copy that, and we're gonna go say hi to Liz. Currently playing. Let me see. I believe Stardew Valley. I don't know much about Stardew Valley. I've seen a bunch of people play it. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Y'all are freaking awesome. Like I said, I will be live again Saturday afternoon around 5 p.m. Central. I know it's a little bit on the later side, but you know, it is what it is. I have to work, unfortunately. Also, don't forget to check the reactions out. Yesterday's was Mission Souls Crazy Train. And then what is this Friday? I forgot to go over it today. I did not even do that. That one's on me. Let me see. Oh, Fridays is Love Bites Holy War. So that's a revisit reaction since we're dealing with a copyright strike. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.